Hi, I'm Alberto Aguilar with Innovative-IDM. I'm the territory manager here in Houston. You may have seen some of my previous videos where I went over pneumatics and then also proximity sensors. So what I want to go over today is safety. You may or may not know Omron offers safety components out of their STI division, and that's what I want to show you today here with this little demo unit that we have. This one's going to show some of the components, not everything that Omron offers, but it gives you a good range of products that they have. So I'll go ahead and start here at the top here. So this one's the G9SP safety controller. So this is what you would use to tie in all your devices, like let's say your safety light curtains, your scanners, your live man switches, your door switches. So that's what you would all tie it into, and you would use that controller to kind of configure everything and then tie it into your main machine controls. Next to it, you'll see another card right here. So this is just the expandable I/O. So if on the main brick over here you run out of I/O points, you can add this little brick over here, and you'll have your inputs on the top, outputs on the bottom, and that'll give you more points. Over here you have your force guided relays. Nothing fancy to them other than the contacts are force guided. So I'll go ahead and switch on down here to the bottom. So you'll see these little door switches right here. These are just your simple reed switches. You can put these on a hinge door, kind of like this one's on the hinge right now, or you can put them on your sliding doors. So that one right there, it's not going to lock anything. It's just there to say, hey, doors open or doors closed. You'll see two other door switches right here at the bottom. Now these you have to insert a key into them, and both of them pretty much do the same thing, except for the larger one that you see here has a solenoid locking device on it. So you can program it to whenever you start your machine, the solenoid will engage, and it will actually lock this key in place. So that way, if somebody were to go over to the door while the machine's running, tries to open the door, it'll be locked in place and it won't allow anybody to get into dangerous way. So this little unit right here just acts the same way, except for it doesn't have the solenoid locking device on it. Has a key also, and you can get them with different accessories like a slide locking device. So you can mount this on the frame, and you can mount the key onto the locking device, which is on the door. Once it's in place, you slide it in, and on the actual locking unit, there's actually a keyhole on there. A key goes into it. So if you ever wanted to go in and work on the machine, you would just lock it, pull the key out, and that way while you're in there working on the machine, somebody can't come over, close the door, start the machine with you in it. So what you'll see below it here is a little bumper device. Basically, if it comes into contact with you, bumps up against you, it lets the safety controller know that, and it can shut off your machine. The other thing I wanted to show you here goes by different names. Some people call it a enabling switch. Some people call it a dead man switch. Some people call it a live man switch. I'll go ahead and call it a live man switch because basically the goal is to keep everybody alive. So this one's a 3-position type switch, and there's also some options for it, but the gist of it is 3-position. Once you're ready to go into your machine, put it, compress it into the middle position. So if you're in there working on something, you were to say smash finger, your first reaction to do is release it. Releases, lets the machine know, shuts off. If you're again in the middle position, you're already let the machine know that you're inside. If you were to touch an electrical component, get shocked, first reaction, close your hand. That's your other position. You squeeze it, allows your system to shut off. Other thing I'll show you here is the safety mat. Now this it's just the mat. You put it out there. stay in the area where you don't want anybody. And it'll allow your system to know if somebody's in an unwanted area. You can program it to shut off there. The other thing that we don't have here are the safety light curtains and safety scanners. Those are also available. But if you want to know any more details on any of these, feel free to give me a call or an email, and I'll be glad to go over your application and figure out what's best for you. Thank you.